Hello and welcome to the Let's Play of Nikopol, the demo. Now before I start playing the demo straight away, I am going to take you through the installation of this demo, as it is, as you can see, actually quite nice. This artwork is not featured in the full game, so we're going to click the install. And then we are presented with some other artwork, which is also not in the finished game, which I think is rather good. Now, obviously, we're going to accept and install. These are just simple things you need to do to install. But while the game is installing, I will tell you a little bit about Nikopol. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the game. If you haven't played it yet, it is a game which is based on a series of novels, graphic novels or comics, by Enki Bilal. This guy also directed a movie called Immortal, which is based on those on the first of the three graphic novels, and Nikopol is actually based on that universe as well. It's set in a futuristic Paris, sort of a dystopian future, and yeah, we're going to try and see in this demo what is actually different from the finished version, and yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. So as soon as this installation is finished, we'll start up the game. Right, so here we are at the main menu. As you can see, this main menu is actually fully navigationable. There is obviously the new game, which we are going to start in a while. You have the profiles, which is not functional in the demo. Options. I'm gonna change my mouse sensitivity to a little bit less sensitive, so you won't get those jerks around the screen. Put my resolution up. The credits, also no changes there. The quit, the save, and the load is also not integrated in this demo. So, without further ado,
flying object crash-landed yesterday in the 2nd Urban District. Intervention by the military was slowed by an illegal protest, an act that permitted a small group of terrorists to hide the object. As a result, our dictator prophet would like to remind us of the illegal character of some popular beliefs. The military authorities have requested witnesses. Any information will be rewarded with ration tickets.
This mortal seems pure, surely the last in this city.
Today, Gorgon, the Brotherhood chief, slipped a message under my door. He's quite odd. almost a fanatic. He seemed to be in a state of panic the last time I saw him.
Okay, so we start in our apartment as PC Nikopol, and he just referred to a message being slipped under our door, and if we look into our inventory, there's actually nothing in there. So this is actually told in retrospect, which is quite strange because the rest of the game is just very linear. We're going to have a little look at that message, but one of the things that has changed in this demo is that I can't pick up the lighter and the incense, which is needed later on. I can pick up the chain. Now, I'll show you in this demo all the stuff that you can interact with. In this room there is not much to interact with. There is a chair here, and I found a picture on the internet of Horace actually sitting on this chair. I'll show you. Now, I think that that part is actually left out of the game, as it's also not in the finished game, and an interaction with Horace at the start. Not sure if that is true, but since Horace doesn't really appear until later in the game, I think somehow they changed it. Anyway.
This old TV hasn't worked in years.
What I like about this game is there are things I really like about this game, and some stuff that I don't. You can inspect most of the things.
This hoist allows me to raise my blocks of stone. No need to move it. Forget it.
But if you don't need them, for example, these...
My blank canvases. I don't need those right now.
He won't take them, so you can come back for them later. One of the things that you can take is the hammer. When you take the hammer, you automatically take the chisel as well. Now there's a...
My precious painting kit. I don't want to encumber myself with that.
So we will pick this up later.
I painted this yesterday. I may be able to pay for my rent if my landlord likes it.
Now you can also see that there's a pyramid in the background here.
That pyramid has been floating in the sky for a few days now. Nobody knows why it's there.
And when I move to the right with a mouse cursor, you can see the Eiffel Tower to the left or to the right of that pyramid. I can't click on it, or at least it won't give me a description, but I did find the audio file that matches that description, which I'm gonna play.
The Eiffel Tower. Our dictator, Choublon, burns excess oil there while the poor have nothing to warm up with.
So that tells you a little bit more about the oil situation.
The last time I painted, it was a copy of Choublon for some administrator or other. Whoa, that was a while ago. It's freestone, for sculpture.
Nothing much to do here, so we are going to in the living room. Now there's a few things that we can examine here. Nothing outside the window, although there is the
Montparnasse bunker.
Yeah, which we'll in the finished game we'll spend loads of time.
My father got this projector at an old theater. He used it to watch his favorite films.
Don't believe the government! Choublon is lying to you!
I should replace this mirror. It hasn't reflected anything in quite a while. Everyone is looking forward to this match. The two biggest hockey teams are playing. Everyone is looking at the hockey match tonight. The Olympic Kamikaze Kabbalists will take on the Paris Holy Cross.
This is an official message of the Holy Mission Church. Tomorrow is Election Day. You can express your gratitude for our government by voting for the dictator prophet Choublon.
Don't forget,
abstention will be prosecuted by court-martial.
Absence will result in a ration ticket.
What a democracy. Choublon, our dictator, is the only candidate in this election. Well, a letter under the door. Must be Gorgon. Here's the letter that I was waiting for. The Order is a religious resistance group that I joined a couple weeks ago.
So yeah, that's the letter. It's a bit strange that in the start of the game he mentioned
Why
that he
does
received
Gorgon
that
want a
letter.
portrait of my father? I'll have to ask him. For now, I need a picture of my father. There must be some in the old vacation films. I need to solve the ceiling problem. It's going to collapse any minute. I had to put these braces in to support the ceiling. Without that, everything would have fallen a long time ago.
So the letter mentions that we need a portrait of our father.
The store is blocked by a wardrobe in the workshop.
We do have plenty of film,
A bunch of old movies. This is all I have left of my father.
and there is a screen. There's some stuff on the table you can have a look at. I'm just going over these casually. If you want to read them, please pause the video. These are all in the original game. There's no anything left out or else. So now we have to
In order to
go
increase
back,
the internal security of our country,
pick up some of the stuff that we couldn't last
do not
time. For
hesitate to
example,
report any suspicious activity.
the white canvas and the easel.
I'll put that here.
That's quite convenient. So you know that the setup is to sort of try to combine these three images. So first we're going to put the reel into the projector.
Due to your desertion, we condemn you to spatial imprisonment for life. You will be put into a state of hibernation and supervised by a Type XB2 android. The details will be given to you by your lawyer.
The court-martial got rid of my father that day. It was a few months before my birth.
So we can turn the projector.
My father got this projector at an old theater. I shouldn't do that. Forget it.
But you can see he won't do it unless you put the white canvas on there, and then it will.
Perfect. I can do this portrait now.
Yeah, slightly strange, but anyway, we're going to do the portrait. For that, we need the painting tubes and brush. Basically, the idea is to fill the painting with the, well, I would say colors. They're not really colors, but we're going to take the black for the hair, white for the shirt, then we have a slighter blacker, sort of darkish grey for the beard, and slightly less for underneath that, and then we've got just another layer here.
Portrait is done. I need to meet Gorgon.
Right, so we're all done here.
I don't need this film anymore.
We can now exit.
What the?
Citizen House in Nikopol, you are under arrest.
An arrest? Impossible. That monster's coming to kill me. I have to stop him at once.
This is the police. Open this door, Citizen Nikopol.
So you got a time sequence here where you need to sort of get rid of that monster. There are many Let's Plays of
This is a very heavy beam.
this game, so I'll just
Touch it in 5 minutes.
Open
Not
this
much
door,
longer.
Citizen Nikopol.
there is not much difference in them, so you can die obviously if you wait too long.
Door's gonna give any minute. I gotta find someplace to hide.
Okay, so he's in sight.
I have to do this fast. The monster can enter now.
Now this is the part where the demo is slightly different. To stop the monster from coming in,
Now no one will be able to get through.
that is the same, but since we couldn't pick up the incense and the lighter, we now go into this room.
The monster doesn't seem to see me. Looks like his sense of smell is his only way of finding me.
So the sense of smell, so he smells him through the gap here. What you need to do in the finished game, is to set up the
It's as
incense.
though that monster keeps going back and forth between the workshop door and the bedroom door. I have to do this fast.
But,
The monster can enter now.
Yeah, we just need to take off the chain, and we're going to put this closet
I
there.
have to take away this block of stone if I want to move this shelf.
Okay, so we need to
It's
take
as though
away
that
that
monster keeps
stone.
going back and forth between the workshop door and the bedroom door.
We do that by pressing the button twice, and then roll it back. Now you can see that it's not that sturdy yet, so we have to put stone on it.
The cupboard shouldn't move anymore now.
And you can see him, he's leaving now, but in the original game he's already behind this cupboard.
The incense seems to bother him.
You can hear him saying the incense seems to bother him, but you know, we haven't used any of that, so not sure why they left it out. It's such a tiny thing.
Better get a move on.
Makes a lot more sense. Anyway, we're going to lock him up for good, because you know, with the incense he would smell us, and you know, or without the incense anyway. But closing the door, taking the chain.
All right, I've locked the monster up. I'm finally rid of him.
That's that. There's nothing else to really do here, apart from looking out the window again.
The street is teeming with cops. I gotta find a way to leave undetected. Street is. Hey, some soldiers are waiting in front of my building. They must be waiting for me.
I think that's a nice touch to add new descriptions to things you've already clicked on, but too bad it doesn't really continue in that trend. Now this section is also slightly different, as in the finished version. The door here, which is smashed here, is actually blocking access to the hallway. We need to set up this beam here, which is already set up. So that is a little bit easier. We can just go through now. And as you can see,
I can never go that way.
it's all sort of destroyed here, and that's probably because, you know, our monster ran through the door here, but I can't really see the influence of that impact, you know, destroying the whole building. It's something I found.
I can never go that way.
Anyway,
We're getting closer to the presidential elections. The results are already obvious. Choublon is the only candidate. A new electoral masquerade. I think I remember there being an emergency exit behind this window. Why did they board up this window?
so yeah, they boarded up this window. We need to take out our hammer and pound away.
I have to break all these bricks to free the passageway.
So basically, you got 5 chances to hit the bricks to clear the way. I mean, it's such a strange puzzle. Even if you have like a small brick standing out, you know, he won't go through. There are various ways to do it, but if you hit one, the surrounding ones will crack slightly. So you just want to hit a full one with the half cracked surrounding it. It's not that difficult.
Passage is clear now.
So now that we've done everything, we can exit.
I'll take care of that monster when I get back. I hope he won't end up destroying my bedroom in the meantime. A few weeks ago, I joined the Order of the Great Evangelical Return, a mystical group, a little fanatical. I don't believe all that religious mumbo-jumbo that much, but they are fighting against Choublon and his government. My job in the Order consists of installing their coding system, Not that interesting, but my duties will change soon.
So this is where the demo ends. There are some more screenshots from further in the game coming up. If you haven't played this game, it is certainly worth a go if you like point-and-click adventures. I think the graphics are quite good. The gameplay is at times tricky to say the least. There's some slight pixel hunting, but overall it's a nice atmosphere. If you like the comics or the Immortal movie, yeah, it's worth a try. So I hope you enjoyed this demo, and I will see you next time. Take care now. Bye.